Hey guys, Destroyer here with This Means War. This is my Road to 3500 series and this is part 2. I've been doing some Banshee attacks lately using 12 max Banshees. It's a very expensive attack, 900,000 supplies, however it's very powerful. I did attack Gamma, who was ranked number 34 at the time. Didn't have much loot, however I was going after the medals. I believe it was 28 medals available. Now with Banshee attacks, the primary target is all the bunkers. So here I'm trying to push past all of the rocket batteries and take down the bunkers, which are fairly clumped at the back. However, I made the mistake of trying to take down too many at once, and I lost quite a lot of Banshees there. So in the process I ended up damaging a lot of bunkers but not taking many down. So this was a crucial mistake on my behalf. So if you don't manage to take down the bunkers, you will get overrun and end up losing 1 star or more. So as you can see here, I only took down 1 bunker. So now I'm waiting for my Banshees to recover. I will continue to push past these rocket batteries and take down those airfields at the back. Those were my primary target, followed by the vehicle bunkers. There's 4 maxed rocket batteries at the front. It's quite difficult to get past, however they are quite well spread apart and would take too long to take down individually. So once you get all those bunkers down at the back, you can slowly take down those rocket batteries at the front. So I've just left 1 lonesome airfield at the back there and a couple of infantry bunkers. So as soon as I get those 3 down and that headquarters, I'll have no troops coming out to attack me. So as you can see, because of those mistakes, I am down to 34% damage. I did decide to start taking down some of those rocket batteries. However, I still failed to reach those bunkers. They're very close together, so you have to be very careful with the way you deploy your Banshees. Try not to spam too many at once because they will take splash damage. So I am tapping a little bit far apart here. So I took down the rocket batteries and I can now freely take down those those infantry bunkers. But that airfield at the back is quite difficult to get to since it was behind most of the rocket batteries, so that's still left behind. I really should have concentrated on taking down those airfields first with my initial attack. So now I'm down 1 star. I've almost reached 1 star myself, however these bunker troops are still giving me hell. 50% in defense is not very good. So there's 1 rocket battery, 1 airfield and 3 infantry bunkers left. So it's still quite a struggle here. So with this attack I'm pretty much showing you how not to do a Banshee attack. Try not to attack too many bunkers at once, which is what I did. I used all 12 Banshees and I spread them down the back across quite a lot of the bunkers, and I ended up just damaging a lot of them and didn't manage to take them all down. So it's best to stick to one side and take down as many bunkers as possible on the first attack. So now I have all of the rocket batteries down. I'm just clearing down the infantry bunkers. 1 left to go. It's almost neck and neck here, 56 versus 61%. And the rest is just a clean-up job. I am down to 25 seconds. It's pretty close to the bone here. So what I'm working on now is the collectors, since they have lower health and are easier to take down. So try and attack where you can hit multiple targets. 10 seconds left and I haven't reached my 2nd star. There it is. So I managed to just get that 2nd star and abort, and I managed to get 22 of the 28 medals. So I wasn't after the loot here, I was after the medals. So this attack wasn't too bad. I did butcher it up at the start, but I managed to recover fairly well near the end. I do have 1 more Banshee attack here, showing you how to do it properly. This next attack was against USMC Fitz. Another 22 medals here. The loot wasn't good at all. However, once again I was after the medals. 12 level 3 Banshees, 900,000 supplies used here. Very expensive attack, but when you're after the medals you want to use the strongest troops possible. Another HQ9 here. What I liked about this one was all the rocket batteries on the left side were clumped together. I made the decision to try and take all of those down in one go. I just missed the third one. Another reason why I attacked this base was because all of the bunkers, with the exception of one on the right there, are all clumped on the left. Very easy to take down with Banshees. So I'm just going to take down this last rocket battery on the left, and then there's nothing obstructing me from taking down those bunkers on the left. When I'm attacking bunkers this far apart, I will aim in between just a little bit so I can do splash damage to quite a lot of them. It is more effective than trying to take down one bunker at a time. These high level bunkers can take around 4 or 5 shots each. So if you're spreading out the attacks like I am here, you can take down all 4 bunkers with a lot less Banshees. So I did take down the airfields and the vehicle bunkers. I'm left with 3 infantry bunkers on the left and 1 on the right. So once again, these are quite easy to take down. I'm dropping my Banshees right in between the 3 of them. It was so effective that I actually took them down before I expected to. So now I'm just left with 1 infantry bunker on the right and some defences. There's the 1 rocket battery remaining at the front as well. So I will take that down first. I do spread my Banshees out there, so I also damage the defences on the side of the rocket battery. Now I'm taking down the infantry bunker as well as doing damage to the surrounding buildings. Usually the next building you would attack is the headquarters, since there could be troops in there too. Once again, I didn't use my headquarters troops in here, the command center troops. And the rest is just about strategy, about where you drop your Banshees. You need to drop them where you can do the most damage to the most buildings. And this base is extremely clumped, so it's not too difficult to take down 3 or 4 buildings in one go. Only 13 damage to my own base. As you can see, I have redesigned there. I have my highest hit point buildings at the front. So here I'm dropping Banshees between the 2 storage, and also between 3 or 4 of the collectors as well. I try not to drop too many in the one spot at once in case you do happen to take down the building before you expect to. So I am spreading them left and right and the back and front as well, so I can see how much damage is done. 32 seconds remaining. Just cleaning up at the back, then I can concentrate at these last front buildings. Now I'm just left with 1 remaining tower. Time is short and I'm out of Banshees, so I'm just clicking on that like crazy now. And I managed to 3-star this base with 5 seconds left on the clock. So it's a pretty good attack given that it's a maxed out base there. And I'm quite happy with the 22 medals there. The loot was pretty poor, but I was just after the medals. So I hope these 2 attacks have been helpful for you. The most important thing about Banshee attacks is choosing a base with clumped defences and also rocket batteries that you can easily get to as well. So providing you can take down the rocket batteries quickly or all of the bunkers quickly will really help in getting a 3-star win. So if the base is really spread out, it's extremely difficult to get 3 stars before the time runs out. So I would try to avoid those bases. I will be switching back to the hunter drones in my next attack since it is a lot cheaper, almost 400,000 supplies cheaper. So one more thing before I go, I did mention I changed my base layout to help with defending, and as you can see I do have all of my storage at the front. They have the most hit points, followed by a couple of the buildings like the War Factory. They have decent hit points as well. Of course I have all of my defenses at the front. This is more of a design for attacking. When it comes to defending, it's a little weaker because players have more skill at moving troops down the side and getting to the weaker buildings at the back. I don't have that many defenses at the back, so once the enemy gets down that far, it is pretty much easier to win. So I may redesign, since my attacks are going pretty well. So when I do redesign, I'll have more of a balanced layout for attack and defense. So stay tuned for that. My next video, part 3, will have hunter drone attacks. See you guys.